Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Forge Gang! I am still a hard man!
A hard man? Not with that big old belly. And those B cups look soft. Mighty soft. You could take all the gas station pills at Speedway and you still wouldn't be a hard man. Not at your big age, Grandpa. The only thing hard about you is your ability to read social cues.
Forge Gang! I am still a hard man!
Being impotent is nature's way of saying no hard feelings. But let me tell you, if by some God-given miracle you are a hard man, even my cousin Tabitha, who is a crack whore, would not get it down. Not for $20 and a free ride to Walmart, and she's a $5 holla type.
It is I, Imperator of Forge, and I also go by Forge Warhammer.
You gave yourself a title like Warhammer, and I'm over here just getting side quest energy from you.
And Not So Crystal Station will never know the difference between the man and the myth.
You're not a man and a myth. You're someone I spoke to one time, literally one time, who has just created some type of fan fiction about me.
Because for all that you know, I probably don't exist.
To be fair, you kind of don't. I feel like I got pulled into someone else's storyline, and I'm not even supposed to be in this arc. You're like a side quest someone clicks by accident.
And I am a complete and absolute enigma.
An enigma is something people can't figure out. I figured this out immediately. We don't know each other. You're not an enigma. You're just very confident about things that never happened.
And you will never know who I am.
You're over here talking like you're some type of mysterious legend, and I'm over here like, sir, we had a brief interaction. We literally spoke one time.
You will never know my true name.
Well, now your name is Puddin' Tang. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same. Sir, ma'am, you're guarding information that I never asked for. It's really weird. I'll never know your name, but my day's going just fine. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You will never know my purpose.
Oh, young grasshopper. I'll never know your real purpose. I was not aware that I had an assignment. Right now, it kind of feels like your purpose is to make a whole video about me while I'm having to double check who the hell you are. That's crazy how your purpose is to build an entire backstory for me, and none of it includes us actually ever talking. That's impressive. I mean, it's wrong, but detailed. Hey, Warhammer. We spoke one time, and I was trying to de-escalate you because you wanted to try cocaine. And now I'm the main character in the lore. That's a wild character arc. I appreciate it.
The only thing that you will ever see and ever know is a shadow.
If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, boy. You better wait till tonight. Wait till tonight. When skeletons come out of the closet, it chase you all around the room. Something. Funny you mention shadows. You are a lot like Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up.
The only thing that you will ever know about Forge Warhammer is just merely a shadow.
Do you promise to keep it that way?
Because I run a shadow organization.
Props for being creative, because you're just a nerd sitting in the dark because you don't know how to take care of yourself, and you send all your money to e-girls when they tell you their boyfriend's locked up and they need help with their rent.
I run a secret organization, and you'll never know anything beyond but merely the shadow.
International Super Spy. I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. Let me give you a more fitting theme song. Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. Quack, quack.
Tacky.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
So, Tacky, over a very long stretch of time, I've been going into some Discords, and I've seen you in there, and I've seen you,
What? You're stupid. This is stupid. You ain't seen me, brother. You ain't seen me. I'm John Cena.
retort things that I say for no strange reason.
One moment, let us all go find our autism language workbook so that we can make sense of what you're saying. It's like the first level of hell is having to listen to my Appalachia dialect, and the second level of hell is having to listen to your autism. And you make me understand how people feel when they talk to me, and that is a really cruel joke God has played. You put the lime in the coconut and check it all up because I'm an international super spy.
I don't know if it's because you're super schizo.
Thank you so much for the diagnosis, Dr. Nobody, but I think it's called being bored. I'm super bored because you're super boring, and I'm starting to just get really bored right now with this.
And therefore completely illogical. Or you just have this kind of attitude towards men in general.
What? What are you even talking about? I barely remember meeting you. You remember me like I changed your life. We haven't had the same experience.
But there's a reason why you're still single.
How did my love life make it into your script? Because we don't know each other. Stop projecting. Could you just be single, like over there? Someone's single explaining why someone's single. I feel like this is some type of experiment. It's like taking financial advice from someone that's broke. You're the one that's broke. You're not really speaking from success here, are you? And you may have grabbed the microphone, but you're in the same boat, buddy. Plus, you're fat.
In your 50s.
What?
There's a reason, Tacky, not so Crystal Station. There's a reason why you're 40-something, 50-something years old, and you're still single, and you have a lot of cats.
What's wrong with cats? Lots of people have cats. What do you have against cats? Neighbors are married and they have cats. What are you talking about? Why don't you like cats? You hate cats. This man hates cats.
And there's a reason why you're a cat lady.
Your Honor, I am not a cat. I am a human being. And yes, there's a reason I have cats, because I like them. You're connecting cats to relationship status like you cracked the code. International super spy. Psychoanalysis. You've reached. I have cats. You have theories. Only one of those are real. And it's not your theories, your fan fiction. So let's see where you're taking this whole storyline you've made up over pets you've never seen. I assume I'm single because I have a personality flaw called cats. You don't even know if I'm single. People have cats because they like cats. You're single and talking about me. So let's compare notes. Be right back. Or better yet, let's discuss why you don't have cats. Why don't you have cats? I'm sure you never were allowed to have pets growing up because you would accidentally strangle them or smother them or something, and now you're so fat you might accidentally sit on them. So I guess it's good you don't have the personality flaw of cats. I mean, thank heavens you don't have pets. You would probably ask a cat what it wanted to eat, and when it didn't answer you, since you're so bad at reading social cues, you would think it meant something else, then get that retard rage, and then probably beat it to death or something, and then get away with it because everyone would say, oh, he's slow. They should have never let him have a cat. Can't believe Warhammer killed that cat. Warhammer, why'd you do that cat like that? You know you should have never had a cat. Damn. Why did they let Warhammer have a cat? They know that boy's slow. That boy ain't right in the head. That boy just ain't right, I tell you what.
And you're very schizo about things.
What's that super secret shadow cartel that you run and the online gang that you're in gonna think when they find out you put on a lab coat and diagnose someone as schizophrenic?
Okay. There's a reason why you behave the way that you do.
My bad, narrator. Not all of us can stay grounded by managing a secret shadow cartel. It makes us behave in normal ways, you know? Sorry.
And it's because no man wants that.
It's 1 for the rhythm, it's 2 for the rhyme, it's 3 for Jamaica, it's bobsled time, Jamaica, we got a bobsled team. How dare you speak for men? You know nothing about men, other than they make you a hard man.
No serious man wants to have something like that.
The man who has a super secret shadow cartel organization said no serious man wants a woman who is single and has a cat. Checks out.
Okay.
Okay, let me ride that donkey.
So I'm not going to pay attention to you.
And I will continue to not notice if you do or don't.
You want to try to rustle my feathers or whatever.
Russell Feathers? That's my daddy's name. No, you don't. You're not paying attention to me. You're just performing for me. Made a whole video about how you're ignoring me. If this is you not paying attention to someone, I would really hate to see you obsessed. I was really done and bored with this like 8 minutes ago, but I'm 10 minutes in, so I gotta finish it. But it's just, God, you're so boring. Baby, 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 I wanna love you. Isn't that annoying? I'm so annoying.
Or you want to try to clamor for my attention, so
What? Who's pretending to be me? Who is antagonizing the mentally challenged? Please stop. That is just so cruel. The man has enough difficulty navigating through this world without you all tricking him into thinking someone like me knows who he is, has any idea who the hell he is, other than an international super spy.
I might respond and you might clip it, but you're never going to get that. You will never get the desired effect that you're looking for.
The non-schizophrenic person just created an entire situation just so they could refuse it. I thought people with your mental disability did stuff like create polls. I figured you'd want to take a poll before you made a decision. I don't recall submitting an application to Battle of the Retards, but I'm flattered you don't think I'm retarded enough.
And you're never going to get the interaction out of me that you're wanting.
I think you have a crush on me. I think you have a crush on Tacky. Not gonna happen. First of all, your breasts are bigger than mine. And second of all, you are a vile, disgusting, evil person. And you're very ugly. Not only on the outside where it counts, but on the inside too. You probably watched There's Something About Mary too many times and thought that people like me were interested in people like you, but we're not. We're not. You belong in a special home. Because I don't care how much the government pays able-bodied normal people like me to take care of society's burden, which is people like you that contribute nothing. You're just a genetic defect. I don't care how much they pay for us to take you on your little trips to Walmart to get your pudding cups, or to wipe the drool off your chin, or to try to take you out to make you see what a normal interaction is, or when people stare, to protect you from all the stares people give you in the store. I don't care. They don't pay me enough to strap your helmet back on you, or to keep you from hurting yourself, or to put gloves on you and keep you from biting your hand. They don't pay enough. Shame on you. Shame on you and your kind. Because you make people sad. It makes people sad to have to look at you. And then they feel sad for the people that are with you and say, oh, wow, what a burden that person has with them. Oh, wow, it's so sad they can't just, kill them or stick them in a home anymore. And then they go home and their family members are like, why are you staring at me like that? And they just smile and they say, oh, no reason. But really they're thinking, I'm so glad my family turned out normal and they're not a burden who will never leave. And then they say, oh God, thank God for the internet, because that's where he can go now. That's where that guy I seen in the store can go, and he can live his life on the internet, probably in some deep corner of a Discord server, and pretend he's some legend god and the boss of a shadow organization. And then the ones who have children with them, when they get home, they tell their children, they say, you know what? That's what the internet was made for. The internet was made for these mentally deficient people like you seen in the store. Talking about you. There's places on the internet where they can go and live their wildest dreams, and their kid probably interrupts them and says, those type of people dream? And then they're laughing and they say, well, not just anyone can run a shadow organization or be in a gang online. And they're talking about you. They're talking about you because you're a retard. You're a retard. You're a fat retard with boobs bigger than mine. And you're old and you're bald and you're single, but you don't have cats. because you might accidentally kill them.
I'm just going to ignore you.
Ignoring me won't do you any good because you haven't been talking to me. You've been talking to Raven. That's who you've been sending the money to. That's who you've been sending your dick pics to. That's who everyone sends it to. I'm in one server on Discord. I barely check Discord. Everyone's talking to Raven. You're all a bunch of idiots. It's not even me.
Because everything that you try to pull is very trivial. You're basically you're hyper normie.
Listen, old man, I'm gonna tell you this once, and one time only, Gramps. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say to me bounces off me and sticks to you.
Basically, you are the tacky NPC.
And you're that special boy that keeps hitting the button over and over as hard as he can until he starts screeching and embarrassing his mom because the neighbors can hear it, thinking that if you keep hitting it faster and faster, it'll create a new scene, but it doesn't. So then you tear your mom's TV up by pouring milk on it, and then you start hitting yourself, and then you got to rock for an hour, and she tells everyone just to leave you in your special corner till you cool down. And at night, she curses the makers of Tylenol.
You are literally a major NPC. An NPC is gamer slang for non-playable character.
That's wild how he had to stop and explain to himself what an NPC was.
And that is exactly what you are. You are a broken NPC that cannot fully function or fully carry through its protocol of what the game developers had programmed the NPC to do.
Oh no, it's worse than you thought. It's Jay, now want, try and win. Try and win level. Jay, now want popcorn. It's like this man's been living in the woods with his grandparents who were stroke victims, and he took on their mannerisms and their language, and he hasn't had contact with the outside world. This man needs some vitamin D. He needs dick in his life. He needs dick in his life. Poor man. So sad. Now, when he told me being a woman wouldn't protect me from being swatted, and he kept threatening to swat me, maybe he thought that meant spank. Maybe he's threatening to spank me, you know? In the world he comes from, that could be what it meant. Or maybe he thinks wellness checks are how you say I love you. And that's why he kept saying I need wellness checks. He's trying to tell me he loves me because he's a bit nonverbal, you know? Are you trying to spank me? Are you trying to spank me, Warhammer? Because I'm going to spank you first. I'm going to spank you, you little bad boy. I'm a major NPC malfunction all over that.
And that's really all that I have to say about you. I don't think really that much more about it. There's no need to think that much deeper about it.
Baby, you can't stop thinking about me. We've literally only spoken one time. You're in love with an NPC. But I'm not even on Discord. I don't even check Discord hardly. You're so stupid. This is stupid. I'm so bored, and thank God it's over. It's all so stupid and boring. I am done e-whoring. I am over it, and I'm bored, and I'm so bored with it. It's stupid, and I'm not doing this anymore.
That's what I think whenever you try to interact or respond to whatever I say.
I barely remember you or the conversation, to be honest. Other than everyone said, oh, ignore him. He's actually retarded. He's actually a retard. It's not an act. He really is a retard. And I said, oh, that poor man, his life is on the line. He's taking showers saying it's 15 degrees because his heater's broken, and he's calling it endurance. And I was afraid you were going to die. And I told people who I thought were your friend, but it turns out you don't have any friends. And you are not talking to me. You are talking to Raven, but I bet you're a real hard man right now, aren't you, baby? Literally every woman that is on Discord because they want Ninja's sweet meat. I don't know why Port Monkey is paying Raven to do this to us, but we don't know each other, and we shouldn't give them content. You know, Port Monkey's an asshole. And Ninja is so alpha. Every female exists here for Ninja. You hear that in the background? That's what a working heating unit sounds like. But you wouldn't know, because this is the first time you've lived on your own, and you're what, 44 years old? First time living on your own. hump the bed in peace. Won't nobody be there to see you hump the bed, you bed humper. This just made me realize just how stupid this dumb shit is and how much time it wastes. And sweetie, don't you worry. I am leaving your fantasy world all to you. And I'm gonna go be a grown-up in the real world. Don't you worry, you will never have to because you're special and protected. And everyone knows that you farted in VC without muting on purpose. So what are you doing back? Well, I sat back and thought about things we used to do. It really meant a lot to you, mean it to me. I really mean that much to you? Girl, you know it's true. Girl.
in any Discord. That's my personal thoughts. Anyways, that's it. That's all.
So in love with Warhammer and he did this. I don't understand. He's so special. He's my little retard, and I'm just so in love with my little retard. What's wrong with him? I mean, other than the obvious, other than the fact that his mom took Tylenol when pregnant, I can't help it if my mom took ibuprofen. I can't go back and make my mom take Tylenol so that he can understand me, I'm just leaving the internet forever.